literature, Stephen Harrigan.
Thank you, Mark. Boy, that really makes your words sound good. It's an actor of that caliber read them. I am so grateful to the Texas Cultural Trust for recognizing my work with this award along with all the other honorees tonight. I'm grateful to Sue Ellen, who I've been married to for 43 years, right? For helping to make that work possible and meaningful. And to our daughters and sons-in-law and grandchildren and extended family, and to our lifelong friends here in Austin and elsewhere in Texas. Mark was reading from a book that will be published in October and is a history of Texas. It took me about 5 years to write this book, and during much of that time I was traveling around the state, and I had an agenda of places to visit. One of the most important was the confluence of the Pecos and Rio Grande, where there are these rock shelters that are filled with paintings, some of them 4,000 years old, works of glorious, mysterious art that were painted at the same time the Egyptian pharaohs were building their tombs in the Valley of the Kings. Wow. I also traveled to Canyon, Texas, to a little house in a residential neighborhood where I looked up at a prairie-style home with a second-floor dormer room and looked at that window from the street. That was where Georgia O'Keeffe, who taught art in Canyon in the early part of the 20th century, boarded while she was a teacher there, and her window looked east toward Palo Duro Canyon, toward the sunlight, and inspired a series of paintings called Light Coming from the Plains. It's absurd, she wrote to a friend, how much I love this country. I also went to Wink to see the hometown of a homely, lovelorn teenager named Roy Orbison, who used to sit in his car writing songs and confiding to a friend that there are so many ways to be lonely in West Texas. And I went to Archer City, where a young would-be writer named Larry McMurtry had grown up so starved for something to read. He went on to become Texas's greatest novelist and to turn every vacant building in Archer City into a bookstore. And then to the Galleria in Houston, where one day in the early 1990s, a 10-year-old girl named Beyonce Knowles went to a concert and met a young Tejana singer named Selena Quintanilla, and her life was never the same. So I learned while writing this book and seeing places like that the story of Texas is about more than war and politics and business and football. It's about art. Art is the heartbeat of Texas history and has been for 15,000 years. And that's why the work that the Texas Cultural Trust does is not just ornamental, it's crucial, and why I so deeply appreciate this award. Thank you very much.